focus on slow, the grind awakes. Morning built from what patience makes. 3 of us before the city stirs. Right in the day in quiet words. Groove blend back beside the shelf. This whole place runs all by itself. String lights glowing overhead. Best kind of morning ever says. Soft and slow, let it come. This is how a good day's done. Have a groovy day, we mean it true. Something about this light and this brew. 3 hands moving, 1 easy groove. Nothing forced about the morning's mood. Have a groovy day, the sign says right. Carrying warmth from last night's light. Muffins cooling on the stand. Croissants waiting close at hand. Menu written clean and white. Coffee makes everything bright. Sandwich, salad, soup in line. Every detail falling fine. Americano, latte too. Good music wrapping it all through. Soft and slow, let it come. This is how a good day's done. Have a groovy day, we mean it true. Something about this light and this brew. 3 hands moving, 1 easy groove. Nothing forced about the morning's mood. Have a groovy day, the sign says right. Carrying warmth from last night's light. Good coffee, good music, good day. That's the only forecast on display. 3 words on a board, that's the whole brief. Groove blend brewing past the morning's grief. No traffic noise gets through this door. Just the piano and a steady floor. This little cafe on a groovy morning is the best kind of gentle warning. Have a groovy day, we mean it true. Have a groovy day just for you. Have a groovy day, soft and right. Carrying warmth into the light. Sign on the shelf, 3 lines, that's all. Built to catch you before the fall. Good coffee first, that much is clear. Then good music filling the air. Then good day follows naturally. The way a river finds the sea. 3 of us living the signs on creed. Every morning planting the same seed. Line by line the day takes shape. Good things building past their own way. Good coffee, good music, good day. 3 simple things that never decay. Morning coming in on a gentle tide. All 3 lines sitting side by side. Good coffee, good music, good day. The only forecast we need today. Piano warming up in the corner's light. Rose chord ringing from the night before. Music meeting coffee at the door. Trees outside, the windows sway along. Everything already part of the song. Groove blend brewing in the amber haze. 3 words carrying the whole week's praise. Line by line, the day takes shape. Good things building past their own way. Good coffee, good music, good day. 3 simple things that never decay. coming in on a gentle tide. All three lines sitting side by side. Good coffee, good music, good day. The only forecast we need today. One sign, three lines, that's the whole pitch. No overthinking, no need to switch. Good coffee first, then let the music in. Good day follows like a second skin. We wrote it on the shelf without much thought. Turns out it was the only thing we saw. Three truths stacked on a wooden frame. Every morning arriving just the same. Good coffee, good music, good day. Three simple things that never decay. Good coffee, good music, good day. The only forecast we need today. Small heart drawn below the words, quieter than a flock of birds. Coffee makes everything better plain. No asterisk, no fine print, no refrain. Whatever came before you walked in here, whatever weight you've been carrying near, set it down beside the cup. Let the steam do the lifting up. Sip it slow, feel the shift. This is the smallest kind of gift. Coffee makes everything better, true. Something in the warmth that carries through. Not a cure, not a magic spell, just a cup that knows you pretty well. Coffee makes everything better right here. Hold in the morning close and clear. Yeah. Groove blend grounds the whole day's frame. Every cup arriving just the same. Muffin waiting on the stand beside. Little sweetness for the morning ride. Three baristas pouring with a care that says we noticed you were there. Sip it slow, feel the shift. This is the smallest kind of gift. Coffee makes everything better, true. Something in the warmth that carries through. Not a cure, not a magic spell, just a cup that knows you pretty well. Coffee makes everything better right here. Hold in the morning close and clear. The sign don't promise it fixes everything, but something in a warm cup has its own ring. Bad morning, slow start, heavy head. One cup in and something shifts instead. Not the caffeine doing all the work, it's the ritual that the mornings never shirk. Hands wrapped around a cup that's warm is its own way of weathering any storm. Coffee makes everything better, true. Coffee makes everything better just for you. Coffee makes everything better right here. Hold in the morning close and clear. Bag on the shelf with the leaf design. Groove blend written in a steady line. Not too dark, not too light, just right. Built for a long and easy kind of night. Roasted slow, the way we like it best. Putting every other blend to the test. Three of us chose this one together. Built to hold up in any kind of weather. Pour it slow, let it bloom and breathe. Groove blend rising through the morning weave. Groove blend, our own design. the sound of a slow morning. Flavors coming in without a warning. Groove blend, the bag stands tall. Best thing sitting on the shelf at all. Window light catching the leaf on the back. Colors speaking for themselves, no tag. Beans inside, telling a longer story. Farmers' hands behind the morning glory. Every cup we pour is a small tribute to the people who made this whole pursuit. Pour it slow, let it bloom and breathe. Groove blend rising through the morning weave. Groove blend, our own design. Everything we wanted in a single line. Roasted for the sound of a slow morning. Flavors coming in without a warning. Groove blend, the bag stands tall. Best thing sitting on the shelf at all. One bag with the leaf and a brand new name. Groove blend came before the whole fame. We named it after what we wanted to feel. Groovy, warm, unhurried, real. Every scoop a little act of faith. Trust in the morning to its natural pace. This whole cafe smells like that bag. No advertisement, no marketing drag. Groove blend, our own design. Everything we wanted in a single line. Groove blend, the bag stands tall. Best thing sitting on the shelf at all. Muffin sitting like a small crown thing. Blueberries catching everything. Croissant folded on the tier below. Layers catching the morning's glow. Three of us built the display by feel. Prettiest shelf that the morning will reveal. No rushing how the pastry's cool. Just patience following its own rules. Set it soft, let the stand do the talking. This is the kind of still life worth walking. Muffin on the stand, morning's best. Croissant beside it doing the rest. Sweet and warm in the Groove Cafe light. Everything placed exactly right. Muffin on the stand, simple and true. Best kind of morning waiting for you. Yeah. Chocolate chip or blueberry, you call. Either one is worth the haul. Butter folded into every layer. Croissant holding its own quiet prayer. Sandwich board says soup and salad too. But the pastry case is pulling through. Set it soft, let the stand do the talking. This is the kind of still life worth walking. Muffin on the stand, morning's best. Croissant beside it doing the rest. Sweet and warm in the Groove Cafe light. Everything placed exactly right. Muffin on the stand, simple and true. Best kind of morning waiting for one muffin, 2 layers, 3 men who baked it every morning before the sun escaped it. No mix from a bag, no shortcut taken, just flour and butter in the morning awaken. Croissant takes time and time is what we give. This is how we choose to live. Sweet things take patience, patience takes care. These little pastries have it all to spare. Muffin on the stand, morning's best. Croissant beside it, doing the rest. Muffin on the stand, simple and true. this kind of morning, waiting for you. Boats hanging low above the bar, each one burning like a small slow star. Not the brightest light that you could choose, just the warmest shade of amber hues. Morning slides in through the window's edge, meeting the bows along the ledge. Two kinds of light agreeing to share the whole ceiling full of gentle air. Glow by glow, the room wakes slow. Softest way a morning gets to grow. String lights above the cafe glows, warmer than the outside ever knows. Three men moving in the amber below, matching the pace of the light's own flow. String lights above, the day begins. Groovy and soft from where it starts to end. Plant leaves catching the warmth from above, green against amber, the oldest love. Coffee jar reflecting the tiny sun, counting down to when the day's begun. Grinder humming in the corner's light, everything's soft from last night. Glow by glow, the room wakes slow. Softest way a morning gets to grow. String lights above the cafe glows, warmer than the outside ever knows. Three men moving in the amber below, matching the pace of the light's own flow. String lights above, the day begins. Groovy and soft from where it starts to end. 50 bulbs on the wire overhead, lighting the counter before the bread. No harsh fluorescent, no cold white beam, just warm and hazy like a recurring dream. We keep them on past the morning rush, they carry the vibe through the afternoon hush. This old cafe runs on a certain glow, part coffee, part music, part these lights below. String lights above, the cafe glows, warmer than the outside ever knows. String lights above, the day begins. Groovy and soft from where it starts to end. Black in the cup, the simplest form. Americano, holding its own warm. No milk, no foam, no extra layer, just a shot in the water's prayer. Three of us pour these every morning. Some cups come without any warning. This one sits patient on the counter's edge, making no noise, making no pledge. Sip it slow, let the bitterness go. This is the cup that runs the show. Americano, easy and still, carry in the morning over the hill. Black and warm in the Groove Cafe light, nothing extra, nothing too tight. Americano, simple and lean. Cleanest cup this counter has seen. Latte and juice wait on the board, but the Americano needs no word. It speaks for itself in a single breath, the kind of flavor that outlasts the rest. 3 baristas nod at the choice. A cup this quiet needs no voice. Sip it slow, let the bitterness go. This is the cup that runs the show. Americano, easy and still. Carry in the morning over the hill. Black and warm in the Groove Cafe light. Nothing extra, nothing too tight. Americano, simple and lean. Cleanest cup this counter has seen. Yeah. One shot pull, one water pour slow. Americano taking its time to grow. No frother needed, no syrup to chase. Just the purest kind of morning taste. Some people want the elaborate pour. This cup just sits and gives a little more. Simple as its own kind of skill. Groove blend Americano fits the bill. Americano, easy and still. Carry in the morning over the hill. Americano, simple and lean. Cleanest cup this counter has seen. Kettle curves in a patient arc. Water falling light against the dark. Grounds bloom up like a held sigh. Right beside the windows, open sky. Trees outside swaying soft and slow. Rhythm matching the water's flow. 2 kinds of gentle in the morning's frame. Pour over in the wind playing the same. Pour it slow, let the window breathe. Everything outside joins what we weave. Pour over by the window, drop by drop. The outside and inside agreeing to stop. Rushing for just a few minutes more before the day comes knocking at the door. Pour over by the window, soft and wide. Best kind of morning on either side. Yeah, glass fills slowly, line by line. Mark in the morning, steady design. Groove blend dripping through the filters fold. Carrying flavors that the morning holds. Outside the trees hold still for once. Listening to the pour as it confronts. Pour it slow, let the window breathe. Everything outside joins what we weave. Pour over by the window, drop by drop. The outside and inside agreeing to stop. Rushing for just a few minutes more before the day comes knocking at the door. Pour over by the window, soft and wide. Best kind of morning on either side. 4 minutes bloom, then the long slow drip. Patience built into every sip. Window holding the whole outside scene. Trees and clouds and everything between. We pour this way not because we must, but because the window earns our trust. Something about doing it by the glass makes the whole morning feel built to last. Pour over by the window, drop by drop. The outside and inside agreeing to stop. Pour over by the window, soft and wide. Best kind of morning First grind of the morning, low and warm. Birds spinning slower than the storm. Groove blend falling like a quiet song. The only alarm this day needs. Alarm cap turn back, hand on the dial. Measuring the dose with practice style. No rush in how the grounds come through. The grinder taking its own sweet view. Let it spin, let it breathe its tone. Every morning starts with this alone. Grinder's morning song, warm and low. Best kind of music this cafe knows. Before the latte, before the pour, the grinder's singing at the open door. Grinder's morning song, the day's first note. Everything that follows gets its coat. Beans tumbling from the hopper's hold. Each one carrying a story untold. Ethiopia, Colombia, or the groove blend line. Each origin bringing its own design. Three of us listening like it matters, because it does before the day scatters. Let it spin, let it breathe its tone. Every morning starts with this alone. Grinder's morning song, warm and low. Best kind of music this cafe knows. Before the latte, before the pour, the grinder's singing at the open door. Grinder's morning song, the day's first note. Everything that follows gets its coat. 30 seconds of the bird's own voice. The morning's only mandatory choice. No playlist needed for the first minute here. Just the grinder and the morning atmosphere. Grounds falling soft like a quiet percussion. The whole opening act without discussion. This machine has more musical sense than anything else on the counter since. Grinder's morning song, warm and low. Best kind of music this cafe knows. Grinder's morning song, the day's first note. Everything that follows gets its coat. Salad plate lined up on the right. Fresh greens catching the afternoon light. Super sided, warm and slow. Sandwich stacked in an easy roll. Muffin waiting like a small full stop. Sweetness sitting at the top. Menu written clean on the board. Every line is on reward. Eat it slow, let the afternoon stay. Lunch is just another kind of groove today. Salad for lunch, groove for life. Simple things cutting through the strife. Soup and sandwich, muffin too. Groove blend coffee carrying through. Salad for lunch, groove for life. Good food, good music, no need for more. Americano on the side of the plate. Bitter meat and sweet, the perfect state. Three of us eating between the pours. Lunch break stolen through the open doors. Piano still running in the background low. The whole cafe refusing to let go. Eat it slow, let the afternoon stay. Lunch is just another kind of groove today. Salad for lunch, groove for life. Simple things cutting through the strife. sandwich, muffin too. Groove blend coffee, carrying through. Salad for lunch, groove for life. Good food, good music, no need for more. 5 items on the menu, one simple plan. Feed people well the best way you can. Salad, soup, sandwich, nothing fancy. Muffin at the end, just slightly antsy. We don't overthink the food we serve, just fresh and warm and right on the curve. Good meals need the same thing as good days. Keep it real and let the flavor stay. Salad for lunch, groove for life. Simple things cutting through the strife. Salad for lunch, groove for life. Good food, good music, no need for more. Tea steep and slow beside the glass, watching the outside world move past. Different from coffee, different from strong. Tea holds the morning a little more long. Lighter touch, a quieter sip, flavor drifting from a longer trip. Leaves unfolding in the water's heat, the most patient thing on this whole street. Steep it slow, let it settle in. Tea is its own way of beginning. Tea and the window, soft and still, watching the morning from the windowsill. Trees outside moving in the breeze, everything unhurried, nothing to appease. Tea in a window, warm and clear, the gentlest kind of morning here. Juice beside it, catching the light, yellow and green and something bright. 2 softer drinks for the softer side of a menu built with nowhere to hide. 3 baristas poured them with the same care as every espresso in the morning air. Steep it slow, let it settle in. Tea is its own way of beginning. Tea and the window, soft and still, watching the morning from the windowsill. Trees outside moving in the breeze, everything unhurried, nothing to appease. Tea and a window, warm and clear, the gentlest kind of morning here. Not everyone walks in for the espresso shot. Some days tea is everything you've got. Lighter hands, longer steep, softer cup, the kind of morning that don't need to rush up. Window holding the whole outside, seeing clouds and trees and everything between tea and glass and the gentle morning light. Sometimes that's exactly right. Tea in the window, soft and still, watching the morning from the windowsill. Tea in the window, warm and clear, the gentlest kind of morning here. jug tilted at a patient angle. Foam and espresso slowly tangle. Wrist flick soft like a final word. Quietest kind of art ever heard. Leaf or heart or a Rosetta's curve. Each one taking everything in reserve. No two pours ever land the same. That's the beauty underneath the frame. Pour it gentle, keep the wrist loose. Every cup finding its own use. Latte art, quiet craft. Something built to make the morning last. Surface reading like a small slow poem. Every cup a different way to come home. Latte art, patient and proud. Softest thing that still speaks loud. Yeah. String lights catching the phone's white shine. Surface holding its delicate design. Customer waiting without knowing why. They always pause before the first goodbye. Something about a cup with a face turns a morning into a different place. Pour it gentle, keep the wrist loose. Every cup finding its own use. Latte art, quiet craft. Something built to make the morning last. Surface reading like a small slow poem. Every cup a different way to come home. Latte art, patient and proud. Softest thing that still speaks loud. Yeah. Years of practice in a single pour. Learning what the milk is always for. Not the foam that matters most, but the intention behind the toast of every rosetta is a quiet declaration. That craft deserves its own slow celebration. Groove blend underneath the art. Both of them doing their part. Latte art, quiet craft. Something built to make the morning last. Latte art, patient and proud. Softest thing that still speaks loud. Gray outside and soup is on the board. Some days ask for something more than words. Steam rising from a bowl that's held close. Warmest thing from coast to coast. Vegetables slow in a salted sea. Building the afternoon carefully. Three of us made it before the doors. The whole cafe smelling of what's in store. Lay the low, let the warmth begin. Soup is his own kind of coming in. Soup day, the rain outside agrees. Best kind of comfort on days like these. Groove blend beside the bowl, both warm. Two companions through the passing storm. Soup day, the menu board was right. Warmth building from the afternoon light. Bread beside it, torn along the edge. Butter soft along the crust's own ledge. Cup of coffee waiting on the side. Soup and groove blend, the perfect guide through a day that needed something real. More than just a surface kind of feel. Lay the low, let the warmth begin. Soup is its own kind of coming in. Soup day, the rain outside agrees. Best kind of comfort on days like these. Groove blend beside the bowl, both warm. Two companions through the passing storm. Soup day, the menu board was from the afternoon light. Great day, calling for a heavier hand. Soup shows up exactly as planned. No recipe needed when the feeling's right. Just slow heat and a little bit of light. Vegetables, broth in a steady stir. The kind of cooking that no one can deter. This bowl on the Groove Cafe board today is the softest way to carry through the gray. Soup day, the rain outside agrees. Best kind of comfort on days like these. Soup day, the menu board was right. Warmth building from the afternoon light. Glass catching the morning's first beam. Orange or green, quiet dream. Juice sitting still beside the tea. Brightest thing that this counter will see. Pulp settling soft at the glass's base. Color holding its own kind of grace. Not everyone orders it, but it's there. A small bright thing placed with care. Hold it up, let the light go through. Morning is the color of this view. Juice by the window, bright and still. Catching every shade the morning will. Glass and light, the simplest combination. Sitting quiet without any explanation. Juice by the window, soft and clear. The lightest kind of morning cheer. Latte on the counter, Americano too. But the juice just sits in its own hue. Two different mornings in one counter space, each one finding its own place. Three men pouring everything the same, from espresso dark to juice's frame. Hold it up, let the light go through. Morning is the color of this view. Juice by the window, bright and still. Catching every shade the morning will. Glass and light, the simplest combination. Sitting quiet without any explanation. Juice by the window, soft and clear. The lightest kind of morning cheer. One glass, one window, one shaft of light, making the simplest thing feel right. No brewing needed, no grinder song, just squeeze and pour and carry along. Morning juice has its own quiet art, color and light playing their part. This little glass on a groovy morning shelf carries the whole day all by itself. Juice by the window, bright and still. Catching every shade the morning will. Juice by the window, soft and clear. The lightest kind of morning cheer. Lights dim and low, the grind is still. Days settling over the countertops fill. Last cup poured before the lock turns slow. Three of us watching the final glow. Groove blend empty, the jar set aside. Good music still running with the tide. Sign by the door still says the same thing. Have a groovy day still carries its ring. Day is closing, soft and right. Same words holding through the night. Have a groovy day, we meant it all. Every cup we poured from spring to fall. Good coffee, good music, good day, all three. Living in this place where they're free. Have a groovy day, the sign still glows. This is the only kind of day we know. Muffin case empty, the stands put away. Salad and soup done for today. Croissants gone before the afternoon. Everything moving at its own tune. Three men closing what they open slow. Same rhythm from the morning's flow. Day is closing, soft and right. Same words holding through the night. Have a groovy day, we meant it all. Every cup we poured from spring to fall. Good coffee, good music, good day, all three. Living in this place where they're free. Have a groovy day, the sign still glows. This is the only kind of day we know. Yeah 15 tracks, from the first grind to the last. Good coffee, good music, good day, held fast. Groove blend brew for every kind of morning. Latte, art, and soup without a warning. Americano, tea, and juice in between. Every atom on the board was seen. Have a groovy day, we said it right. See you tomorrow in the morning light. Groovy day, sign still glows. This is the only kind of day we know. Have a groovy day, soft and right. See you tomorrow in the morning light. Tea steeping slow beside the glass, watching the outside world move past. Different from coffee, different from strong tea. Holds the morning a little more long. Lighter touch, a quieter sip. Flavor drifting from a longer trip. Leaves unfolding in the water's heat. The most patient thing on this whole street. Steep it slow, let it settle in. Tea is its own way of beginning. Tea and the window, soft and still. Watching the morning from the windowsill. Trees outside moving in the breeze. Everything unhurried, nothing to appease. Tea and a window, warm and clear. The gentlest kind of morning here. Juice beside it, catching the light. Yellow and green and something bright. Two softer drinks for the softer side of a menu built with nowhere to hide. Three baristas pour them with the same care as every espresso in the morning air. Steep it slow, let it settle in. Tea is its own way of beginning. Tea and a window, soft and still. Watching the morning from the windowsill. Trees outside moving in the breeze. Everything unhurried, gentlest kind of morning here. Not everyone walks in for the espresso shot. Some days tea is everything you got. Lighter hands, longer steep, softer cup. The kind of morning that don't need to rush up. Window holding the whole outside scene. Clouds and trees and everything between. Tea and glass and the gentle morning light. Sometimes that's exactly right. Watching the morning from the windowsill. Tea and a window, warm and clear. The gentlest kind of morning here. Lights dim and low, the grinder still. They settling over the countertops fill. Last cup pour before the lock turns slow. Three of us watching the final glow. Groove blend empty, the jar set aside. Good music still running with the tide. Sign by the door still says the same thing. Have a groovy day, still carries its ring. Is closing soft and right. Same words holding through the night. Have a groovy day, we meant it all. Every cup we poured, from spring to fall. Good coffee, good music, good day, all three. Living in this place where they're free. Have a groovy day, the sun still glows. This is the only kind of day we know. Muffin case empty, the stands put away. Salad and soup done for today. Croissants gone before the afternoon. Everything moving at its own tune. Three men closing what they open slow. Same rhythm from the morning's flow. Day is closing soft and right. Same words holding through the night. Have a groovy day, we meant it all. Every cup we poured, from spring to fall. Good coffee, good music, good day, all three. Living in this place where they're free. Have a groovy day, the sun still glows. This is the only kind of day we know. Yeah. 15 tracks from the first grind to the last. Good coffee, good music, good day, hell fast. Groove blend brewed for every kind of morning. Latte, art and soup without a warning. Americano, tea and juice in between. Every item on the board was seen. Have a groovy day, we said it right. See you tomorrow in the morning light. Have a groovy day, the sign still glows. This is the only kind of day we know. Have a groovy day, soft and right. See you tomorrow in the morning light. Flash catching the morning's first beam, orange or green, a quiet dream. Juice sitting still beside the tea, brightest thing that this counter will see. Pulp settling soft at the glass's base, color holding its own kind of grace. Not everyone orders it, but it's there, a small bright thing placed with care. Hold it up, let the light go through. Morning is the color of this view. Juice by the window, bright and still, catching every shade the morning will. Glass and light, the simplest combination. Sitting quiet without any explanation. Juice by the window, soft and clear, the lightest kind of morning cheer. Latte on the counter, Americano too, but the juice just sits in its own hue. Two different mornings in one counter space, each one finding its own place. Three men pouring everything the same, from espresso dark to juice's frame. Hold it up, let the light go through. Morning is the color of this view. Juice by the window, bright and still, catching every shade the morning will. Glass and light, the simplest combination. Sitting quiet without any explanation. Juice by the window, soft and clear, the lightest kind of morning cheer. One glass, one window, one shaft of light, making the simplest thing feel right. No brewing needed, no grinder song, just squeeze and pour and carry along. Morning juice has its own quiet art, color and light playing their part. This little glass on a groovy morning shelf carries the whole day all by itself. Juice by the window, bright and still, catching every shade the morning will. Juice by the window, soft and clear, the lightest kind of morning cheer. Gray outside and soup is on the board. Some days ask for something more than words. Steam rising from a bowl that's held close. Warmest thing from coast to coast. Vegetables slow in a salted sea. Building the afternoon carefully. Three of us made it before the doors. The whole cafe smelling of what's in store. Lay low, let the warmth begin. Soup is its own kind of coming in. Soup day, the rain outside agrees. Best kind of comfort on days like these. Groove blend beside the bowl, both warm. Two companions to the passing storm. Soup day, the menu board was right. Warmth building from the afternoon light. Yeah, bread beside it, tone along the edge. Butter soft along the crust on ledge. Cup of coffee waiting on the side. Soup and groove blend, the perfect guide. Through to a day that needed something real, more than just a surface kind of feel. Lay low, let the warmth begin. Soup is its own kind of coming in. Soup day, the rain outside agrees. Best kind of comfort on days like these. Groove blend beside the bowl, both warm. Two companions through the passing storm. Soup day, the menu board was right. Warmth building from the afternoon light. Gray day, calling for a heavier hand. Soup shows up exactly as planned. No recipe needed when the feeling's right. Just slow heat and a little bit of light. Vegetables, broth, and a steady stir. The kind of cooking that no one can deter. This bowl on the Groove Cafe board today is the softest way to carry through the gray. Soup day, the rain outside agrees. Best kind of comfort on days like these. Soup day, the menu board was right. Warmth building from the afternoon light. Jug tilted at a patient angle. Foam and espresso slowly tangle. Wrist flicks off like a final word. Quietest kind of art ever heard. Leaf or heart or a Rosetta's curve. Each one taking everything in reserve. No two pours ever land the same. That's the beauty underneath the frame. Pour it gentle, keep the wrist loose. Every cup finding its own use. Latte art, quiet craft. Something built to make the morning last. Surface reading like a small slow poem. Every cup a different way to come home. Latte art, patient and proud. Softest thing that still speaks loud. Yeah, string lights catching the foam's white shine. Surface holding its delicate design. Customer waiting without knowing why. They always pause before the first goodbye. Something about a cup with a face turns a morning into a different place. Pour it gentle, keep the wrist loose. Every cup finding its own use. Latte art, quiet craft. Something built to make the morning last. Surface reading like a small slow poem. Every cup a different way to come home. Latte art, patient and proud. Softest thing that still speaks loud. Years of practice in a single pour. Learning what the milk is always for. Not the foam that matters most, but the intention behind the toast. Every Rosetta is a quiet declaration. The craft deserves its own slow celebration. Groove blend underneath the art. Both of them doing their part. Latte art, quiet craft. Something built to make the morning last. Latte art, patient and proud. Softest thing that still speaks loud. Salad plate lined up on the right. Fresh greens catching the afternoon light. Soup beside it, warm and slow. Sandwich stacked in an easy row. Muffin waiting like a small full stop. Sweetness sitting at the top, menu written clean on the board. Every line its own reward. Eat it slow, let the afternoon stay. Lunch is just another kind of groove today. Salad for lunch, groove for life. Simple things cutting through the strife. Soup and sandwich, muffin too. Groove blend coffee carrying through. Salad for lunch, groove for life. Good food, good music, no need for more. Americano on the side of the plate. Bitter meeting sweet, the perfect state. Three of us eating between the pores. Lunch break stolen through the open doors. Piano still running in the background low. The whole cafe refusing to let go. Eat it slow, let the afternoon stay. Lunch is just another kind of groove today. Salad for lunch, groove for life. Simple things cutting through the strife. Soup and sandwich, muffin too. Groove blend coffee carrying through. Salad for lunch, groove for life. Good food, good music, no need for more. 5 items on the menu, one simple plan. Feed people well the best way you can. Salad, soup, sandwich, nothing fancy. Muffin at the end, just slightly antsy. We don't overthink the food we serve, just fresh and warm and right on the curve. Good meals need the same thing as good days. Keep it real and let the flavor stay. Salad for lunch, simple things cutting through the strife. Salad for lunch, groove for life. Good food, good music, no need for more. First grind of the morning, low and warm. Birds spinning slower than a storm. Groove blend, falling like a quiet song. The only alarm this day needs a long cap turned back, hand on the dial. Measuring the dose with practice style. No rushing how the grounds come through. The grinder taking its own sweet view. Let it spin, let it breathe its tone. Every morning starts with this alone. Grinder's morning song, warm and low. Best kind of music this cafe knows. Before the latte, before the pour, the grinder's singing at the open door. Grinder's morning song, the day's first note. Everything that follows gets its coat. Beans tumbling from the hopper's hold, each one carrying a story untold. Ethiopia, Colombia, or the groove blend line, each origin bringing its own design. 3 of us listening like it matters, because it does. Before the day scatters, let it spin, let it breathe its tone. Every morning starts with this alone. Grinder's morning song, warm and low. Best kind of music this cafe knows. Before the latte, before the pour, the grinder's singing at the open door. Grinder's morning song, the day's first note. Everything that follows gets its coat. 30 seconds of the bird's own voice. The morning's only mandatory choice. No playlist needed for the first minute here. Just the grinder in the morning atmosphere. Grounds falling soft like a quiet percussion. The whole opening act without discussion. This machine has more musical sense than anything else on the counter since. Grinder's morning song, warm and low. Best kind of music this cafe knows. Grinder's morning song, the day's first note. Shadow curves in a patient arc, water falling light against the dark. Grounds bloom up like a hillside, right beside the windows, open sky. Trees outside swaying soft and slow, rhythm matching the water's flow. Two kinds are gentle in the morning's frame, pour over in the wind playing the same. Pour it slow, let the window breathe. Everything outside joins what we weave. Pour over by the window, drop by drop. The outside and inside agreeing to stop, rushing for just a few minutes more before the day comes knocking at the door. Pour over by the window, soft and wide, best kind of morning on either side. Yeah. Glass fills slowly, line by line, marking the morning, steady design. Groove blend dripping through the filters fold, carrying flavors that the morning holds. Outside the trees hold still for once, listening to the pour as it confronts. Pour it slow, let the window breathe. Everything outside joins what we weave. Pour over by the window, drop by drop. The outside and inside agreeing to stop, rushing for just a few minutes more before the day comes knocking at the door. Pour over by the window, soft and wide, best kind of morning on either side. 4 minutes bloom, then the long slow drip, patience built into every sip. Window holding the whole outside scene, trees and clouds and everything between. We pour this way not because we must, but because the window earns our trust. Something about doing it by the glass makes the whole morning feel built to last. Pour over by the window, drop by drop. The outside and inside agreeing to stop. Pour over by the window, soft and wide, best kind of morning on either side. Black in the cup, the simplest form. Americano holding its own warm. No milk, no foam, no extra layer, just the shot in the water's prayer. 3 of us pour these every morning. Some cups come without any warning. This one sits patient on the counter's edge, making no noise, making no pledge. Sip it slow, let the bitterness go. This is the cup that runs the show. Americano, easy and still, carrying the morning over the hill. Black and warm in the Groove Cafe light, nothing extra, nothing too tight. Americano, simple and lean, cleanest cup this counter has seen. Yeah. Latte and juice wait on the board, but the Americano needs no word. It speaks for itself in a single breath, the kind of flavor that outlasts the rest. 3 baristas nod at the choice. A cup this quiet needs no voice. Sip it slow, let the bitterness go. This is the cup that runs the show. Americano, easy and still. Carry in the morning over the hill. Black and warm in the Groove Cafe light. Nothing extra, nothing too tight. Americano, simple and lean. Cleanest cup this counter has seen. One shot, pull one, water pour slow. Americano, taking this time to grow. No further needed, no syrup to chase. Just the purest kind of morning taste. Some people want the elaborate pour. This cup just sits and gives a little more. Simple is its own kind of skill. Groove blend Americano fits the bill. Americano, easy and still. Carry in the morning over the hill. Americano, simple and lean. Cleanest cup this counter has seen. Bulbs hanging low above the bar, each one burning like a small, slow star. Not the brightest light that you could choose, just the warmest shade of amber hues. Morning slides in through the window's edge, meeting the bulbs along the ledge. Two kinds of light agreeing to share the whole ceiling full of gentle air. Glow by glow, the room wakes slow. Softest way a morning gets to grow. String lights above, the cafe glows, warmer than the outside ever knows. Three men moving in the amber below, matching the pace of the lights on flow. String lights above, the day begins. Groovy and soft from where it starts. Tea and plant leaves catching the warmth from above. Green against amber, the oldest love. Coffee jar reflecting the tiny sun, counting down to when the day's begun. Grinder humming in the corner's light. Everything soft from last night. Glow by glow, the room wakes slow. Softest way a morning gets to grow. String lights above, the cafe glows, warmer than the outside ever knows. Three men moving in the amber below, matching the pace of the lights on flow. String lights above, the day begins. Groovy and soft from where it starts. It's 250 bulbs on a wire overhead, light in the counter before the bread. No harsh fluorescent, no cold white beam, just warm and hazy like a recurring dream. We keep them on past the morning rush, they carry the vibe through the afternoon hush. This old cafe runs on a certain glow, part coffee, part music, part these lights below. String lights above, the cafe glows, warmer than the outside ever knows. String lights above, the day begins. Groovy and soft from where it starts to end. muffin sitting like a small crown thing. Blueberries catching everything. Croissant folded on the tier below. Layers catching the morning's glow. Three of us built the display by feel. Prettiest shelf that the morning will reveal. No rushing, now the pastry's cool. Just patience following its own rules. Set it soft, let the stand do the talking. This is the kind of still life worth walking. Muffin on the stand, morning's best. Croissant beside it, doing the rest. Sweet and warm in the Groove Cafe light. Everything placed exactly right. Muffin on the stand, simple and true. Best kind of morning waiting for you. Yeah, chocolate chip or blueberry, your call. Either one is worth the haul. Butter folded into every layer. Croissant holding its own quiet prayer. Sandwich board says soup and salad too. But the pastry case is pulling through. Set it soft, let the stand do the talking. This is the kind of still life worth walking. Muffin on the stand, morning's best. Croissant beside it, doing the rest. Sweet and warm in the Groove Cafe light. Everything placed exactly right. Muffin on the stand, simple and true. Best kind of morning waiting for you. Yeah. One muffin, 2 layers, 3 men who baked it every morning before the sun escaped it. No mix from a bag, no shortcut taken. Just flour and butter in the morning awaken. Croissant takes time and time is what we give. This is how we choose to live. Sweet things take patience, patience takes care. These little pastries have it all to spare. Muffin on the stand, morning's best. Croissant beside it, doing the rest. Muffin on the stand, simple and true. Best kind of morning waiting for you. Bag on the shelf with the leaf design. Groove blend written in a steady line. Not too dark, not too light, just right. Built for a long and easy kind of night. Roasted slow the way we like it best. Putting every other blend to the test. 3 of us chose this one together. Built to hold up in any kind of weather. Pour it slow, let it bloom and breathe. Groove blend rising through the morning weave. Groove blend, our own design. Everything we wanted in a single line. Roasted for the sound of a slow morning. Flavors coming in without a warning. Groove blend, the bag stands tall. Best thing sitting on the shelf at all. Window light catching the leaf on the bag. Colors speaking for themselves, no tag. Beans inside telling the longest story. Farmers' hands behind the morning glory. Every cup we pour is a small tribute to the people who made this whole pursuit. Pour it slow, let it bloom and breathe. Groove blend rising through the morning weave. Groove blend, our own design. Everything we wanted in a single line. Roasted for the sound of a slow morning. Flavors coming in without a warning. Groove blend, the bag stands tall. Best thing sitting on the shelf at all. One bag with the leaf and a brand new name. Groove Blend came before the whole fame. We named it after what we want it to feel. Groovy, warm, unhurried, real. Every scoop a little act of faith. Trust in the morning to its natural pace. This old cafe smells like that bag. No advertisement, no marketing drag. Groove Blend, our own design. Groove Blend. Best thing sitting on the shelf at all. Small hard drum below the words, quieter than a flock of birds. Coffee makes everything better plain. No asterisk, no fine print, no refrain. Whatever came before you walked in here, whatever weight you've been carrying near, set it down beside the cup. Let the steam do the lifting up. Sip it slow, feel the shift. This is the smallest kind of gift. Coffee makes everything better, true. Something in the warmth that carries through. Not a cure, not a magic spell, just a cup that knows you pretty well. Coffee makes everything better right here. Holding the morning close and clear. Groove Blend grounds the whole day's frame. Every cup arriving just the same. Muffin waiting on the stand beside. Little sweetness for the morning ride. 3 baristas pouring with a care that says we noticed you were there. Sip it slow, feel the shift. This is the smallest kind of gift. Coffee makes everything better, true. Something in the warmth that carries through. Not a cure, not a magic spell, just a cup that knows you pretty well. Coffee makes everything better right here. Holding the morning close and clear. Yeah. The sign don't promise it fixes everything, but something in a warm cup has its own ring. Bad morning, slow start, heavy head. 1 cup in and something shifts instead. Not the caffeine doing all the work, it's the ritual that the mornings never shirk. Hands wrapped around a cup that's warm is its own way of weathering any storm. Coffee makes everything better, true. Coffee makes everything better, just for you. Coffee makes everything better right here. Holding the morning close and clear. Sign on the shelf, 3 lines, that's all. Built to catch you before the fall. Good coffee first, that much is clear. Then good music filling the air. Then good day follows naturally, the way a river finds the sea. 3 of us living the sign's own creed. Every morning planting the same seed. Line by line, the day takes shape. Good things building past their own weight. Good coffee, good music, good day. 3 simple things that never decay. Morning coming in on a gentle tide. All 3 lines sitting side by side. Good coffee, good music, good day. The only forecast we need today. Piano warming up in the corners light. Roads chord ringing from the night before. Music needing coffee at the door. Trees outside the window sway along. Everything already part of the song. Groove blend brewing in the amber haze. 3 words carrying the whole week's praise. line by line, the day takes shape. Good things building past their own weight. Good coffee, good music, good day. Three simple things that never decay. Morning coming in on a gentle tide. All three lines sitting side by side. Good coffee, good music, good day. The only forecast we need today. One sign, three lines, that's the whole pitch. No overthinking, no need to switch. Good coffee first and let the music in. Good day follows like a second skin. We wrote it on the shelf without much thought. Turns out it was the only thing we sought. Three truths stacked on a wooden frame. Every morning arriving just the same. Good coffee, good music, good day. Three simple things that never decay. Good coffee, good music, good day. The only forecast we need today. Lights on slow, the grind awakes. Morning built from what patience makes. Three of us before the city stirs. Right in the day in quiet words. Groove blend back beside the shelf. This whole place runs all by itself. String lights glowing overhead. Best kind of morning never said. Soft and slow, let it come. This is how a good day's done. Have a groovy day, we mean it true. Something about this light and this brew. Three hands moving, one easy groove. Nothing forced about the morning's mood. Have a groovy day, the sign says right. Carrying warmth from last night's light. Yeah, Muffin's cooling on the stand. Croissants waiting close at hand. Menu written clean and white. Coffee makes everything bright. Sandwich, salad, soup and line. Every detail falling fine. Americano, latte too. Good music wrapping it all through. Soft and slow, let it come. This is how a good day's done. Have a groovy day, we mean it true. Something about this light and this brew. Three hands moving, one easy groove. Nothing forced about the morning's mood. Have a groovy day, the sign says right. Carrying warmth from last night's light. Yeah. Good coffee, good music, good day. That's the only forecast on display. Three words on a board, that's the whole brief. Groove blend brewing past the morning's grief. No traffic noise gets through this door. Just a piano and a steady floor. This little cafe on a groovy morning is the best kind of gentle warning. Have a groovy day, we mean it true. Have a groovy day.